Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. I am super excited and honestly super mind blown in thinking or in coming to terms with the fact that we are already almost into the last quarter of 2023. This year has flown by, so quickly, and I feel like the older I get, the more I realize that. And it's just crazy to me, yeah, how we're already into September and October, November, and December are just right around the corner. However, or in light of the fact that we're heading into the fourth quarter of the year, I am here today to announce our quarter 4 book picks for the Mending Hearts book club, which is a romance-focused book club that my bestie Stasia and I have been co-hosting starting at the beginning of this year. It has been a blast to run this book club with her. I have loved seeing the participation and the engagement that we've been having, and I'm so excited for the rest of this year and 2024, since we're going to continue going with it into the new year. So this video is going to be super short. I don't have a ton to say about these books. As per usual, I do like to go into my books more often than not knowing too much about them. I go into most of my books based off reviews, the hype, the cover, etc, etc, anything but the synopsis. I feel like a lot of times when I don't have expectations based off the back of the book, I end up enjoying things more. Or I'm not let down when I have certain expectations for the books that I read. So I'm just going to quickly share all the books that we have to finish out the rest of 2023. There are 4 total, 2 standalones, and then 1 duet that we will be reading in November. I think I just asked Stasia because I always forget the order of our books. She just texted me right now the response to my question about the order of the books, so I can accurately let y'all know what books we'll be reading in what month. So first, in October is our next announcement pick, and that is The Fiancé Farce. This is a sapphic romance of convenience, marriage of convenience novel about a quiet bookseller and a romance novel cover model, and they agree to a modern day marriage of convenience. This cover is stunning. I am so looking forward to reading this one. I have read Written in the Stars by the same author, which is a sapphic Pride and Prejudice retelling, and I loved it. Really enjoyed it, and need to continue that series with some of the siblings and friends from the first book, but I do have high hopes for this one as well. I think it's going to be super fun. I think we're going to have great conversation about it, as we always do with our books, but this will be a really fun one to read and annotate and tab. I honestly just cannot wait to get to it. And then in November, we will be reading a duet by author Eden O'Neill. The first book in the duet, which is the only one that I own currently, is Eat You Alive. Book 2 in this duet is Eat Your Heart Out, I believe. I'll have the cover of it on the screen as well, but these books are very short. This is a smaller book compared to traditionally sized paperbacks. I feel like it is a little bit smaller in width and height. It is also only 330 pages, so I'm hoping that this one, as well as the second book in the duet, are nothing super crazy to read and get through. This is technically book 4 in a series, but the first 3 books are its own trilogy, or they're all standalones, and then books 4 and 5 go together. So we're gonna dive in with book 4, see what happens. I have heard really good things about Eden O'Neill. I see her reels on Instagram all the time, and her books sound so good. This book is about Wolf and Aries? No, his name, Wolf is Aries. Wolf is just his nickname. But he needs a fake girlfriend. He says he needs a shield to keep his fangirls off his jock, and apparently I fit the bill. He wants someone he can control and give very few details beyond the initial ask, let alone where he was for most of last year. It appears that Big Bad Wolf has secrets, and he intends to use me to execute his schemes. If he wants someone he can control, though, he's howling in the wrong place. I don't break easy, and this phony relationship may prove to be just as much of a nightmare for him as it is for me. So it's fake relationship, sounds like enemies to lovers. His name is Wolf, and her name is Fawn. So it should be a fun time. I'm not quite sure how long the sequel in this duet is, but I do anticipate them being very addicting reads and cannot wait to get to them in November. I've had this book on my shelf for almost a year now. We were supposed to read it this summer and the second book was delayed in being published, so we pushed reading the duet off until now, but I am finally getting to read it and I cannot wait. And then finally, to close out 2023, we're going to be reading kind of a sad book. It's my birthday month in December, so I got to pick what we read, and I am choosing a hockey romance called 9 Days. This is about Lily and Colin, and he has 9 days, so he finds her, I think he finds her like diary in the hockey arena, and somehow her life like lays in his hands, and so he has 9 days to flip her whole world upside down. Feelings get involved, hearts are being broken, mistakes are getting fixed, and old passions are found back to, but will that be enough? Will 9 days change everything? Will 9 fun days convince Lily that there is more to life than pain and sorrow? I'm pretty sure I saw a reel of this on Instagram, which is when I sent it to Stasia and we learned about the book, and I was like, hockey romance, check. Crying, probably, check. So I thought that this would be a perfect read for my birthday month, since again I got to pick the book for December and I love a good emotional book. So this one is our December pick, our last pick of the year. I think we'll close out 2023 very strong with this one. 9 Days should be on Kindle Unlimited. It was last time I checked, and so are the Eden O'Neill books, Eat You Alive and Eat Your Heart Out. The Fiancé Farce is traditionally published, so I doubt it's on KU, but it should be relatively accessible from libraries and in bookstores because 1, it's been out for a little while, 2, it is by Avon, from Avon, so most of their books tend to be pretty easily found. So hopefully this one is easier for people to get, as well as the KU books, especially since, you know, for those of y'all who have KU subscriptions, it's easy to just download them and borrow them for the book club. But these are our final picks for 2023 and I cannot wait genuinely to get to them. Have not found a bad book this year from the book club. Definitely have my favorites, but overall it has been literally like one of the highlights of every month for me is this book club, and I cannot wait to finish out the year with these picks as well. If you want to join our book club, please feel free to do so. I will have the Instagram and Discord in the description down below. We do our monthly chats on Discord, and we also do mid-month reading sprints for the book that we pick for that month. So in September we'll be doing, this month if we haven't already, we will be doing reading sprints for Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I am really excited for them. I always love doing live sprints with Stasia, and I know that they're going to be a really fun time. So please come hang out with us. Our book club is truly a blast. I am so happy with how this book club turned out this year and cannot wait for next year to continue going so strong. If y'all have any questions for me about the book club or these picks, please feel free to comment down below and let me know, or message me on Instagram or Discord. I am trying to be better about checking my messages on all the platforms, but I hope you all will consider joining us if you aren't already. If you are already a part of our book club, I hope you are just as excited for these books as Stasia and I are. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.